Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We're here on XDefiant today. We're just gonna be talking, not really doing anything special. Instead of being joined by Harry, I'm actually joined by Jack today because Harry's gone for a little bit. So,
what's going on, guys?
Yeah, for the next couple months, you guys might be seeing Jack a lot. He's gonna be like our little temp slash third guy, I guess. Anyways, today we're gonna just be playing some Occupy and talking about the things that have been going on with the new Call of Duty game, even though we are on XDefiant. So
we're gonna be doing our wish list, right? BO6 wish list.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about what we want within Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, the main thing that we were talking about earlier off recording was Gobblegums and how they're gonna work, because they said that you earn them while in game, and that's kind of like confusing, because the previous way they worked, like the last technically Gobblegums were a feature was in Black Ops 4, where they were made into elixirs. You can use them at like any time. I didn't really like that. I don't know why, but it just made like, I think it made the game too, like, I don't want to say easy, because BO4 was definitely not easy, especially if you did the Blood of the Dead Easter egg. If you know, you know.
God. That Easter egg. How long did that take? How long did that
I'm
take
dead
us?
serious when I say this. Me and Jack with a couple other guys have attempted that Easter egg. We actually completed it, but we attempted it like, I don't even know. I'm like, how many tries did it take?
Well, so part of it was my game kept crashing, my internet was bad. That was part of it. The other part of it was that we couldn't figure out this one step. I think it was the bird step.
No, we did the bird step. It was the fucking
Simon Says. Was it the Simon Says?
That was annoying, but it was the Morse code step. So I hope that's like on our wish list too. Is like, I hope the Easter eggs aren't I hope the Easter eggs aren't too difficult like that and have too many intricate steps. Plus, it required the shield for like literally every step. Like, there's not, like, I understand the afterlife feature on that map, but like, dude, come on.
I definitely agree too. You know what I mean? Because with that, and especially like when you go back to elixirs, right? It was kind of like, it was like dissatisfying, like using elixirs.
Yeah, it didn't feel good or rewarding when you got it, because like when you hit the Gobblegum machine, like you want something and it felt better getting a random chance. I know it's kind of stupid, but it just makes more sense for the game. I don't know.
Yeah,
and I think better. Like,
and I think also too, it's like a balancing thing too, right? Because the elixirs, you would get them. Wasn't it? You would activate it like once a round.
You'd have a cooldown on it as well for specific perks.
For Gobblegums, it made it so that like the skill is better. The skill cap is better because you can only use it 3 times in a round, and it's a random chance. And a lot of the elixirs, like especially the mega ones, if you stacked up a lot of them, it would just be like too easy, I feel like. And so with the Gobblegums, it was a good way to make it so it wasn't super easy, and it was RNG, but it was also like, I don't know, like Gobblegums.
It was like hitting a box, but for power-ups and stuff.
Exactly, and I think that's
like that's
doing, what they should do.
Like trying to survive on a map, and you're able to choose like the best weapon in the game immediately. Like, that's just so.
Yeah,
it defeats the purpose of, like,
yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
The whole entire. I just hit a nasty ass clip. The whole entire system of that like feature, you know what I mean? Like, it defeats the purpose. But I really do have high hopes for the zombies mode, although they only did show like 2 seconds of it. The features that did leak were pretty good. I covered that in the video if you guys want to go view it.
I'm definitely glad that they're moving back to that BO3 Gobblegum system, or it seems like
it's not even. I don't think it's gonna be like the BO3 Gobblegum system.
It'll be
I don't know how it's gonna work.
Bit different, right?
I think you have to like do something within a certain map to like get the activation. I don't even know.
I still think that's better. And the one thing I think, I love the BO3 Gobblegum system. I think the one problem it faced though was it's super pay to win.
The only time you pay for Gobblegums within Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is the pre-order edition of what we know so far, because they said you can't buy them, but it gives you a Gobblegum pack. So I don't know what that means, meaning like you have like a second pack within like a game to earn the Gobblegums twice. Like, we don't know any of that information, but I hope when they reveal the multiplayer on August 28th, which is apparently the beta date as well, I hope they give us some more information about that. And if not, it's honestly fine. I am also going to go for Dark Matter, and this is a perfect segue to go into multiplayer. That system looks beautiful with the Omni fucking movement, and I just hit a quad feed. With the Omni movement, it looks beautiful, and people are complaining. Jack thinks it's gonna be a little rage-inducing, which
oh well, so here's the thing, guys, right? If let's say, right, you're chilling with an AK-47 or whatever your gun is, it doesn't matter, M4, whatever. If you're chilling with a gun and you get like slid on from the side, right? Because Omni movement, you can slide, dive, do whatever in any direction now. So the direction has no bounds, right? So you can do anything you want. You dive, whatever, any direction. I can just see myself playing in a close quarters map like Nuketown, for example, right? Someone's sliding, going up the bus, but instead of, you know, the second bus, right, when it has that angle going towards the house and the garage, right?
Oh yeah.
I could see someone with a sniper or with a shotgun sliding sideways and beaming me, and I feel like that is so rage-inducing. I don't know. Just my personal opinion, I think Omni movement is going to be revolutionary. Actually, I think that's the perfect word to use, because
it's also going to be super good in zombies too. Like that.
Well, yeah,
is going to change.
And like I said, we were talking about this off camera too. We were talking about how it's going to be easier to train. It's going to be easier to maneuver around zombies. It's gonna. So, I don't know. I think it's going to definitely be good. I could also see it having a few issues, like when it first comes out. But no, I think generally overall, I think a lot of people have hated on it so far. Like, oh, it's different from the previous Call of Duties. It's like, yeah, do you want it to be monotonous, or I like how they're being ambitious and doing something different.
Yeah, so do I.
I think it's good for the community.
Plus, the game has been worked on for 4 years. If we didn't get something new, I'd be kind of scared.
Yeah,
but
that's what a lot of people were like, oh, Cold War Part 2, whoa.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Is, but also at the same time, it's not. Like, that's like saying, oh, like, you released Black Ops 1, now here's Black Ops 2, like, this game's gonna suck because it's a direct sequel of another game. Like, that's the point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, people are saying that, but they don't understand. Like, Modern Warfare, as well, is a perfect example. Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2 are completely different games. Completely different. They also had a good amount of time to be released for each respective title, just like this one in Cold War. Just like Cold War, like, that game came out, what, 4 years ago at this point? Like,
yeah, 4 years ago, right?
I think 3 years ago right now, but they've been working on it since, like, probably the end of Cold War, I assume. So if it wasn't a continuation, like, it's not gonna be like Modern Warfare 3 was like a $70 DLC to Cold War. It's not gonna be like that at all. It's gonna be like a brand new feel to it, which is
experience, a brand new experience.
Like, that's what we want. That's why in every COD game, every year is a different developer. Yeah, sure, the game is like the same concept, like shoot people, like you get kills or whatever, zombies as well, like. But the reason why we have different developers on that game is so it has a different feel every time one is released. People are freaking, like, all the movement warriors are like, oh my god, movement is ruined. Like,
I feel, you know what's funny? I think the movement warriors would be more happy. I think they're gonna have a. I think they're gonna have an easier time actually. Now with
I think they're just mad because they're changing it after they've practiced it for so long. You know what I mean? Like,
sweaty losers, yeah. Like,
and it's funny because those are the same people that are like, oh, Call of Duty's the same every year, but I still buy it.
Yeah.
And then when it changes, you complain. Like, they're giving you what you want. It's no one even thought this was gonna happen. Like, this is the most unpredictable thing. And when I first heard about it from leaks and stuff, I didn't think it was true. I was like, there's no way. Like, how's that gonna work? And then when we saw the reveal,
I think, like I said, Omni movement I think is going to be a revolutionary. I think it's good for the game. I think it's going to be revolutionary. I think once we play it, we're never going to want to go back. That's why I think it's scary too for other games.
We were both
other
talking
games
about that.
I think other games actually should be, like, other developers, I think they should be scared, because if Omni movement works out and it's a revolutionary, you know, thing, I think it can change the course of first-person shooter gaming. Like, genuinely, I think that, like, if it's a success and people love it and it's fun to play, then I don't see why they do anything different.
Exactly. Like, and the thing is, they're trying to actually work together on stuff like that. Ever since BO3, no one really went for a lot of camos.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And I think what I want to see for the camo system, like you said, BO3 and BO4, the camos were, they were so
and the
good.
Challenges were easy too.
The challenges were rewarding. I genuinely think, hopefully, they can deliver on a good camo system and a good diamond and dark matter and dark ether, whatever they call it.
Not even the camo system. The camo progression is what I want fixed. That guy just got shit on. I'm sorry, but... Oh.
I think in zombies too. I think it's a given in zombies they're gonna make it hard. We were talking about this off camera too. I think the zombies challenges, they usually always make hard, like really hard for some reason. I think they're gonna do it again.
Yeah, because it's a lot easier to shoot an enemy AI instead of an actual person.
Instead of an actual character, which makes sense. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's completely fine.
Yeah, hopefully they deliver on the challenges, and hopefully it's not like Modern Warfare 3 where it's the daily challenge. 2, Modern Warfare 2 or 3.
That's for attachments. Yeah, I hope they fix that too. I don't want daily challenges for attachments. That's fucking stupid. Like, who okayed that? Plus, unlocking weapons on a different weapon for another weapon is fucking ridiculous.
So stupid. It's so stupid.
I have to use let's say I want to upgrade, like, what if I want to get like a Tiger Team barrel, for example, from Cold War, right, on my sniper rifle, okay, which helps, like, let's say my aim down sight speed or some shit. I have to go use like a fucking shotgun with 3 attachments on it and get like 30 kills with it to get an attachment on a different gun that has nothing in common with it. It's just ridiculous that they made you do that. Like, I'm using the weapon, I'm leveling it up so I can get attachments. I don't want to level up a gun that I'm not going to touch in 30 years. Like, let's say, like, okay, let's say you're dating a girl, right? And this girl, you and this girl are dating for a while, okay? You level up your relationship, you go through different stages, okay?
Level up your relationship.
And all of a sudden, the next step you take to get better in that relationship is for your girl to cheat on you with another guy. Like, it just makes no sense. Like, that, like, why would it advance? Like, would it make sense for your girl to cheat on you to advance the relationship? No. Would it make sense to use a different weapon to advance the weapon you want to advance? No. So that system is absolute dog shit. That should be removed. I am glad they are bringing back cross progression in between weapons. Like, let's say I leveled this AK-74 you up. It's like level 60 in zombies, right? It'll carry over to multiplayer, actually, so that's good. I'm glad that returns. In the
I definitely agree. I definitely agree. It makes it easier too. You know what I mean? It's not like a monotonous. You know what I mean? Because you have to do it on both modes, and it's like time consuming. It's nice how it's nice and easy and transferable. And I just think it makes it more enjoyable. I think.
Yeah, because like BO3, I love BO3 zombies, but if it had that that system of carrying over weapon levels from multiplayer and zombies, it would be so much easier to actually use weapons on that game. I do like how they have separate camos. That's fine. I'm not bashing that, but I'm actually gonna give it a compliment. So like, if you level up your weapon, like we were saying, and it counting in zombies, you won't need to level up the weapon in zombies to do the camo challenges. You'll have it unlocked, and vice versa. Let's say me and Jack want to grind zombies straight for like the first 2 days of the game, right? We'll be able to keep those levels and not need to grind multiplayer for the same amount of time for the weapons, and it just makes everything more convenient. Oh yeah, plus season 1 of XDefiant comes out July 2nd. Make sure to play.
Season 1.
Free to play.
Let's go, baby. Season 1.
The campaign actually looks really good. The last campaign they gave us, which was in Cold War, wasn't bad at all. I thought it was actually really good.
Yeah, it was good.
Going into it, I thought it was going to be worse than it was, but it actually impressed me a good amount. This, I have high expectations for. I don't know why. I maybe it's the hype, maybe it's what they showed us. It does look really good. I don't know.
The new safe house is really cool. I think what could be a cool idea, I think I mentioned this to you, Nick, is using the safe house and like finding different things within the safe house to use.
Yeah, as intel. That's a good idea.
Making it interactive, I think, would be a really cool idea. They might do it, and if they do, I think that'd just be awesome, because that'd give it a nice little touch. That would, I don't know. I think it'd make it more intriguing and make the gameplay more diverse, and yeah. So I think it'd be a really cool idea if they did that. Just make it like the whole actual home base interactive.
Campaign has, like, this whole game in general just has a lot of potential. Honestly, some people are worried about the zombies mode, going back to this again, because they didn't give us much information, like I said. But I feel like they're doing that because they have something, like, they definitely have like a big ace up their sleeve. Like, they're waiting to reveal something that's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Kinda. Yeah, I think honestly it could just be something with the story. Just because the zombies community that, you know, we played zombies, Nick, for so long now, right?
Yep.
Us as a community, we're very, you know, like,
we're still alive. Like, you see us posting zombie videos all the time. Like, we're still here. You know, like we
So
want this mode to do good.
I think if it's something with the storyline, it'd be really cool. Like, we were talking about this like when the original leak first came out. We thought it was Scarlet, right? The sliding.
But it ended up being a new character. So.
Being a new character, boo-hoo. But I think something with the story, I think would be a really good thing that they could reveal. Like maybe like a continuation of the Chaos story. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that would be awesome because that ended so abruptly.
And I actually like that storyline too. Like a lot of people
it
really
literally ended it on like the pinnacle of the story. Like I don't.
And I actually like the storyline. Like a lot of people didn't like it for some reason.
It's because the plot was fucking stupid.
The plot was dumb, but I actually enjoyed.
The plot was bad, but the story they actually cooked. I'm not even gonna lie.
The story was good, and the maps, I actually liked BO4 Zombies. A lot of people are like, oh,
I liked a couple maps. The engine was not the greatest. The perk selecting system was bad.
Yeah, the Elixers were bad. But I'm saying like from a pure like map layout, like gameplay. But like, I don't know, some of the map, like Ancient Evil, I loved that map. Like I actually enjoyed, like that was a lot of fun.
Another thing, I think this is what you're talking about, Jack, when you're trying to think of it. The classic prestige system is back.
The reason, this is literally, I told Nick, this is the reason why I stopped playing Cold War like a midway through the game cycle, is because of the fact that it was seasonal. Like playing multiplayer wasn't even rewarded because it was seasonal. So when you hit that max, like, it was just
right now,
it got stale.
Me and Jack slowed down playing this game because it got, I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of stale. It is a fun game, don't get me wrong. This game is still fun. There's definitely a lot of balancing issues it still has to take care of, but, you know, in general, I think it is a very solid game, and especially since it's free, it makes it even better. Getting full prestige unlocked, like, immediately is going to be such a bonus, because it actually gives you, like, a purpose to play the game.
Like you said, it's like you're able to actually play towards something now.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, you were still able to do that before. But this is, like... Plus, like, the camel grinding,
vintage,
like,
bro. It's just, they're going back to their old formula, and I think that's what worked best. I think they tried out the seasonal, you know, progression, and in my personal opinion, I didn't like it. I know there's obviously some people who liked it. I didn't personally like it. That's kind of actually, that's literally, like I said, that made me stop playing the game.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad feature. There's a reason why people like myself and Jack here are excited for this game to come out. Of course, like all the reasons we listed, but they're actually, the only thing they haven't listened to yet is skill-based matchmaking. No one wants that shit still. So the people that are bad at the game are like, oh, keep it in because it makes it easier for me. That makes sense. Like, if you're on the bottom spectrum of the player base, that's fine. Like, you know, I understand that. But you're not gonna get better playing bad players. There's a reason, like, when you're struggling with a weapon or something in multiplayer, right? You look up best class for blah 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 blah, because other people are either better than you or just know more than you. Anyways, that's enough rants about that.
I'm definitely excited, and I'm also excited to see how they react to the community and what they do to change. Because there's obviously, you know, when the game comes out, it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be a lot of stuff wrong with it. I guarantee you that.
Not as much as Cold War, because Cold War was made in like 6 months. And they still did a better job than Modern Warfare 2019, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, I mean, I agree. And, you know, it's gonna take time to, especially with the omnidirectional movement, going back to that.
That's gonna be weird. You can turn that off if you want to, but I'm gonna keep it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on because I want to try it. It's like I said, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be revolutionary. I want to try it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get good at it. It's fun to do.
The fact that they're actually gonna go back to the old formulas that we know have worked because they've made banger games. BO2, you know, what I mean?
Some of the best games come from this formula that you're using. And like, I understand the modern advancements of stuff in the world, but don't make the game so far in advance that I feel like I'm fucking Godzilla on top of the Empire State Building with lasers in my hands that I can destroy a whole fucking city. Yeah. I want, like, I'm just a dude with a gun. October 25th is when it comes out. Make sure to tune in around, like, noontime then to watch us play. And if you guys have any more questions about Black Ops 6, make sure to drop them in the comments. And if you want to learn more about multiplayer, you have to wait until August 28th with the multiplayer world reveal. And it's been Breaking Bagels. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.
Peace.